No nonsense gin drinking. All gin, no nonsense.
Hello gin lovers, welcome back. I'm Bobby Freeman. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. But today, my friends, we have a veritable treat for you. So feasteth your little eyes upon this, which is Apiarist gin. Now, those of you who saw the video about the ant-flavoured gin a few weeks ago, you may be looking at this label, seeing the bees and thinking, oh good lord, not bee-flavoured gin now. Well, thankfully no, I can confirm it's not bee-flavoured gin. As you probably guessed, it is indeed honey-flavoured gin, as you can probably tell by the beautiful colour there. Now this is an absolute brand spanking new gin, very, very new to the market, created by Alex and Natalie on their, so I was going to say bee farm, I'm not sure that's the right word, in their apiary, I should say, because I believe I'm saying that right, Apiarist, apiary, yeah, because an apiary is a posh word for a place where you keep bees. And during the lockdown, they were a bit bored, they were kicking about the house, they didn't know what to do, so they thought, let's make some gin out of our honey, obviously. And occasionally on this show, I do like to sort of feature the little sort of avant-garde sort of boutique distilleries, even though they're not available worldwide. In fact, I know for a fact this one's only available in the UK and there is a limited supply of it. But I'm very lucky to have viewers and subscribers from all around the globe, and I know you guys have said to me before, you do find it quite interesting to hear about these sort of little new guys that are starting off, because you never know, they might be the next big thing. So let us waste no more time, my friends. Let's see what they say about it on the website, shall we? Our little apiary in the shadows of the cathedral city of Lichfield is where our bees have provided a measure of tranquility and normality in these exceptional times. It's where we observe nature, learn from it, and apply that philosophy in everything we do. Today, in cooperation with an award-winning distillery, we have developed a gin infused with our raw honey, bringing the unique character of that golden nectar into a more adult setting. As our bees forage around the Lichfield countryside, we are proud to know that some of that goodness is going to making the perfect gin and tonic. Now get a load of these botanicals, okay? It doesn't list all of them, it just lists the main ones. So you got juniper, coriander, orris root, and lemon peel, which are all very, very good botanicals for a brilliant gin. But obviously then they add the honey and also Da Hong Pao tea. I think it's Pao or Po, which is a Chinese tea, which is one of the most expensive Chinese teas in the world. So we've got honey, lemon, and tea. And as an Englishman, we like to put tea in everything, obviously. So this, my friends, is shaping up to be a very, very exciting gin. And I cannot wait to get stuck in for you today. So then, let's break her open, shall we, my friends? So peel the old thing off. Is it going to be a tricky one to get into? Because sometimes I really have to wrestle to get into these gins. I think it's going to be okay once I pull that thing off. Yep, that's good. Take the little top off. And I do believe it has a cork, so we know what that means. And that's right, it is the cork test.
The cork test.
So then, does it have a squeak? Oh, a tiny little squeak. Not too bad, not too bad, but let's go for the full pull. Let's see, I've got a good feeling about this one. Here we go. Oh, and now the squeak comes into play. Here we go. Good Lord, it's a tight one today. Oh, a thunderous great cork sound. Excellent work. Good start for this gin. So let's have a little sniffeth, shall we? A sniffeth? Good Lord, that sounds ridiculous. Right, get it in there. Oh, look at the colour of that gin. It's absolutely good. I don't know whether it's been actually distilled or cold compounded. Maybe they could confirm it. Cold compounded is just when you kind of macerate the ingredients, which means it has that sort of colour to it. But then again, with the lemon and the honey, I'd imagine it gave that colour whatever. So then, here we go. Let the old nostrils in there. Here we go. Oh, ow, jeez. See, that was so good, I actually smacked my head on the top shelf there. That's always a good sign of a good gin. Wow, that's kind of delivering exactly what you want it to. It's sort of warm and sweet and sort of, oh, what's that sort of essence that a honey gives to you? It's sort of like, it almost embraces you with sort of healthy, sort of comforting sweetness, and then it's backed up with this gorgeous sort of citrusy lemon. Oh my God, I can't wait anymore. This is going to have to go. We're going to have to get stuck in straight away for this one. So let's marry it up with the tonic, my friends. Little bit in there to release those flavors, and here we go, my friends. The Apiarist gin made with honey, lemon, and tea. I say, cheers. Hello there. Right, this one, my friends, oh wow, this is a journey because it's still happening now as I'm talking to you. This is a sort of a three-tier journey, and what I really like about this is you get unmistakably those three big flavours I said about, the honey, the lemon and the tea. I reckon you could get any person, anyone who's never tried gin, doesn't do gin tasting at all, I think you could get them to try that. They would discern those flavours absolutely bang on 100% of the time. So first of all, when it touches your tongue, you get this sort of beautiful burst of the sweetness that the honey gives you, immediately followed with that sort of gorgeous sort of zing which sort of leaps up, which is obviously the lemons. And let's face it, honey and lemon has been like sort of an all-time sort of favourite combination. You cannot go wrong with anything that's honey and lemon flavoured, in my opinion. But what I think is really nice is it's not gone too sweet, because obviously honey is a really powerful flavour and it can be very easy to be sort of very dominating, almost a bit sickly, but they've balanced it kind of perfectly. But my absolute favourite bit is the aftertaste, because hang on a second, let me just do it again. Yeah, there's the zing and the sweetness, and there we go. About sort of, what was that, about a second and a half afterwards, you get a great big wallop behind with that black tea flavoured. And you know, obviously I'm an Englishman, so I'm an expert in what tea tastes like, and it's just like the aftertaste you get when you've taken a lovely big swig of black tea. And that, I would never have expected to put it with that sort of those sort of flavours, but good God, I think that is sheer genius, and it's probably one of the biggest, most obvious aftertastes I've ever tasted in a gin, and it absolutely just nails it. And also, what you have to remember here is it's in quite a unique category here, because there's very, very few gins that use honey, or few that I've reviewed anyway. We've got this one over here, the Black Lodge Potions, which was stingy nettle and honey. Very, very, very nice, really good. I put it on one of my unexpected favourite gins videos the other week. And of course, you've also got the good old Silent Pool gin, which goes, it's kind of a hint of honey, that one, but by the way, that's one of my favourite gins. It's really, really good, but I loved it because it included honey. But as I say, it was just a tiny hint, whereas this one has gone way heavier, but it's kind of expertly done, because although you've got that much more weight of the flavour, as I've said, it doesn't overpower it. And I always talk about balancing flavours on this show, and this is a masterclass in balancing pretty goddamn heavy flavours, to be honest, and they've done it absolutely beautifully. So then, what is it going to cost you? Well, as I said, it's probably not really relevant to most people around the world, because, as I say, it is only available in the UK. But to give you an idea, it is £39 here in the UK, which equates to 43 euros or $50, which, yes, is above my £30 bracket, but I think I should officially sort of move my £30 bracket up when it comes to trying the sort of smaller and newer distilleries that haven't sort of established themselves yet, because they can't afford to do it any cheaper, to be honest. So I reckon for the smaller, lesser known ones, £40, anything up to £40, but certainly nothing over. That is 100% acceptable, and I would be willing to pay that every day of the goddamn week, my friends, because this is definitely something I'm going to be, well, me and my girlfriend, well, maybe just me actually, just privately in the garage, is going to be sipping a lot over the next few months. So if you ever see this, if you're sort of planning a trip to the UK, and you seriously, go out of your way, try and find it. Contact them, go on the website, tell them that you want this all over the world, because this, my friends, needs to be rolled out and you need to get some of it. In fact, you know what? I don't do this very often on the show. I'm going to down it. Here we go. The seal of approval for all gins. Here we go. Good God, there was more in there than I thought. God, that warms the old cockles. Anyway, cheers. So, my friends, that is why I like to feature these smaller distilleries on the show, because, you know, I would never have found that, and the majority of people perhaps not would know about it. So hopefully, with the sort of mediocre reach that I am sort of achieving with this show, other people might find out about it, track it down and try it, because that, my friends, is one of a kind. So, gin lovers, if you've enjoyed this video, as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the little like button, and if you want to support the show, head over to my Patreon page, or of course, click the little join button below this video. But until next time, guys, you know the drill. Take care, stay safe, thank you to all my patrons and members, and keep drinking the gin.